This summer, each of my kids had a food-related incident with a staff member at their school/summer camp. And given what I do for a living and the fact that my kids are only 5.5, I thought I didn't have to worry about something like this happening, or not yet at least. Since this channel has always been about transparency, openness, sharing, and learning together, let's talk about it. Quick note, the kids don't go to school there anymore. This isn't meant to shame the staff or say negative things about the school. Their dad discussed the matter with the staff members. It was quickly resolved. But I'm bringing this up because I was not prepared for these things, and it's necessary to know what potentially could have happened if behaviors like this would have been ignored, and the potential negative repercussions if things like this could have continued. Now, there are two separate incidents that happened on the same day, but we're going to start with Twin B. Now, Twin B is more of a picky eater. He's in his beige phase, but it's not so severe that I'm worried about nutrient deficiencies or needing feeding therapy or anything like that. But because of that, they bring cold lunch 2 days a week, and then they eat hot lunch at school 2 days a week. But snacks are also provided. Pick them up from a Tuesday, teacher pulls me aside and says, you know what, he had a really bad day. Turns out all the kids had a bad day, and a little bit of chaos within 5-year-olds breeds a lot of chaos within 5-year-olds, so we're not starting out well. Turns out it's snack time. She told him to eat a carrot and he said no. His conversation repeated, he continued to say no. Teacher felt disrespected, conversation continued, he continued to say no, and she proceeded to take his lunch away that I had packed him until he ate the carrot. Not entirely sure of the picture because I wasn't there, but from what the twins had said, it seemed like it became a little bit of this spectacle/standoff between Twin B, the teacher, the carrot, arguing in front of the entire class because all of the attention was on them. So eventually he eats his tiny carrot and is fine and gets his lunch back and the day finishes. But as she's finishing telling me this, she kind of looks at me and him at the same time, and to kind of placate the situation says to him, "You know that I would never feed you something that I wouldn't eat," as if that makes the whole situation better. And this isn't the first time that she's tried to make him eat something that he doesn't want to eat. We were in Seattle visiting my family the week before, and he had repeatedly said, I don't want to go back to school because she's going to make me try new food. So there was already some hesitation and some fear about going to school because he associated that with having to try new food. So that was our first issue. Forcing the carrot, taking the lunch away. Next video, we'll talk about what happened with Twin A, and then we'll kind of break all of these down. Okay, bye.